Hey, and welcome back. This is Watertown365. We have news about the Pallet Place opening in downtown Watertown, the Facade downtown program wrapping up, and Lundy's Partners propose an office building on a Clinton Street site. Sounds exciting, sounds riveting. Let's jump into it and first talk about that downtown facade program and what the heck it is and why you should care so much about it. So what's happening in downtown Watertown is this trend of communities across the country giving shade to downtown by installing awnings on buildings. Now, this is not a small feat. These are 50 awnings that are going up on 9 buildings in and around downtown as part of the city's $460,000 facade improvement program to make downtown more walkable and add some character to the buildings. Now, do we have any pictures? Well, maybe we'll have pictures when it's all done. And we'll try to do a little Google image search to see if we can find something. So I can't really find very much in the way of, I guess, I don't know, maybe. Well, maybe we'll have to check up on that, especially when the work is done, to see what this whole awning looks like when it's all finished. So the plan and what's happening now is this project of putting the facades up to take the city back in time, because a century ago, most downtown buildings adorned awnings on their storefronts. And these are not canopies, these are awnings. So awnings are fabric structures on a metal frame or roller system that are bolted to the front wall, while canopies are usually suspended over the sidewalk entry and are not attached to buildings. So if you want to impress your friends, then you now know that the difference is that a canopy is not attached to a building, but an awning has a metal frame and fabric bolted to the front wall of the building of the business. And so these are projects ranging from $24,000 to $130,000. There is facade work already done on the Crystal Restaurant at 87 Public Square. The Empire Square Restaurant is finished if you want to check that out. And then the Court Street buildings were going to have it, but the owner pulled out. And so just basically, if you are in downtown Watertown coming up soon, and you say, well, something looks a little bit different, but I can't quite place my finger on it. If it looks a little bit like it's gone back in time, looks a little bit more walkable, it's because the city has installed some of these, not canopies, but awnings on some of these downtown businesses. Now, speaking of downtown, there's a new discount store, and those are always fun, right? Those are always interesting to check out and see what sorts of finds you can locate. And so we're talking about the Pallet Place, which is a discount store, and this opened in February in a 2,300 square foot storefront that faces the JBY's parking lot in downtown Watertown. So let's see. I doubt we'll have a current street view, but if we can't. It's always good to have a picture of the business from the outside looking in, and so navigating all the pop-ups, and we have a picture of the inside, but the outside's what's more fun, right? And so I guess we can see a little bit of the inside and some of the different things that are here. And we try visiting the website. Oh, no, it takes us right back to the pop-up. Okay, so that's the best we're going to get as far as the photo of it. And so the way this business model works, this is Becky Leon pictured here. She purchases pallets of merchandise from directliquidation.com and other online auctions. And then, so the result is that her shop is stocked with all kinds of goods, all at discounted prices from Walmart and other national retailers. So if you're familiar with, like if you go to like a dollar type of store or like a Big Lots or something like that, what happens is that These items go for sale at like a Walmart or a Target, and they don't sell. There's nothing wrong with them. They just don't sell in these big, huge, giant retail locations. And then they get sort of sold to break even or make a little bit of money or maybe even a loss to these discount stores. And then guess what? Now it's the same exact item down the street from the Target or the Walmart, but now you get a somewhat of a discount on it. And so Becky Leon has had a previous career in retail working for Walgreens and Dollar Tree, which has helped her from opening up the store. And so she has some examples too about some of these cool finds. So here we go. We're looking at a Marvel Green Lantern action figure. At Walmart, it's $25, but then at her store, it's $12. So kind of interesting, right? Or a robot vacuum, normally $500, and then the same exact thing, brand new, in the box, nothing wrong with it, only $300. And so this is an exciting time for Becky Leon. She's expecting 11 more pallets to be delivered over the weekend, and she's been on a local craft show circuit selling light balls that have been popular. And so the pallet shop, it's open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sundays. It's over there downtown, over by the JBY's parking lot. So maybe we can try to find an address. So 259 JBY's is the exact address, over by the Black River Parkway and the Whistler's Tavern, and we can't get a street view, so that will have to do as far as that store opening and that location. And so next up, speaking of, this week seems to be the downtown theme, okay? So the next little bit of downtown news is that there is an office building that is proposed for Clinton Street. And this is a prime piece of downtown property that has sat idle since the pandemic. It's 28,500 square feet, a professional office building. And the developers announced an updated version of the redevelopment of this former medical arts building. And they are renovating the building. But as far as what we, the public, want to know, what's going to be in it, I'm not sure that the news story exactly says. It's near the Watertown Savings Bank offices, and they say it will fit 120 parking lot spaces, landscaping, green space, but we don't know yet about what sorts of businesses will be there. There is a one-story building there that will be demolished, and its steel skeleton will be recycled and used for a strip plaza in a business park. And so yeah, this has been kind of the downtown update for you. And we want to tell you about two businesses in town. One is called TrueCutTreeService.com. Whether the weather took you down, your tree is old and dying, or you just want to see more of your own yard, True Cut Tree Services can remove any unwanted trees efficiently and effectively. True Cut Tree Service provides professional tree trimming and has the equipment to deal with 24-hour emergency tree removal. From winter blizzards to ice storms and microbursts, they have seen it all. That is TrueCutTreeServices.com. You go there, you get their address, their website, videos, articles, a free online quote, and so much more. TrueCutTreeServices.com. We also want to tell you about DiamondStorage.us. Whether you're looking for a self-storage unit to store your valuable personal belongings or managing logistics for your business, Diamond Storage is your complete resource for home or business self-storage in Watertown. This is Diamond Storage. They have built the business around making sure they have fixed the typical problems and has ensured a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. They are located on New York Route 37. You go to diamondstorage.us and you can find out about their locations, their address, their phone number, their units, their pricing, their photos, and so much more. You can contact them today. Phone number and email address, Facebook and LinkedIn. Let's see what's happening lately on their Facebook and Yelp pages. And then we'll have a look at the Watertown365 feedback. So the Facebook page, not really updated lately, But as far as the Yelp page, but is this the Watertown location? No, that's the Minnesota location. So never mind then. So anyway, diamondstorage.us is the place where you can find their frequently asked questions. Let's look at that and then jump off. So they have online payment options. As far as a long-term contract, they say we like options and we think you do too. They rent units on a month-to-month basis with a 1-month minimum term. So diamondstorage.us is how you find out all the information. And even if you don't necessarily want to go to New York Route 37, you can look at the locations, because I guess they have multiple locations. And so there's the one right there in Watertown at 632 Water Street. And if we zoom out some, see, it looks like they have the one that we normally talk about over up there in Evans Mills. If you're going further down south, they have, so there's the Water Street, and then there's on Route 283, and then there's the one on Route 37. So they're all over the place. The area is lousy with KO storage units, but the one that we want to promote today is the one that you see when you go to diamondstorage.us, and this is the one over on New York Route 37 right there. You can't miss it. And so speaking of things that you can't miss and shouldn't miss, the website of Watertown365.com, well, you will find about Mars kissing our crescent moon, if you're a stargazer, about COVID-19 testing requirements, about how participating in group sports can offset high stress and contribute to academic competence, and how a new brain implant device could restore function in paralyzed limbs. There is that exact news about the facade program that we mentioned, about global happiness, and so much more. And then what you can and should do is click over on the sidebar on this blue F to take you over to facebook.com/Watertown365, where the Bad Apple Saloon Daily has Friday haddock fish fry with mac and cheese and slaw, half hot flatbread, and it is National Tater Day today. And when we scroll through, National Doctors Day was yesterday. We're trying to find some comments in the peanut gallery. Lots of likes, that is appreciated, but as far as people leaving feedback, it seems like it is quiet on that front. So make sure that since we promote the Bad Apple Saloon, that you check them out. If you keep hearing about them and you say, today I'll try out that lasagna soup or that Nashville burger, you can find out about them by clicking over onto our Facebook page, and then we have a link right there to the Bad Apple Saloon LLC. They post daily about what they have, and Friday night karaoke is back with Big Baddie DJ, 9:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. They are located over at 545 Arsenal Street, Bad Apple Saloon, Watertown.com. So thanks for joining us today at Watertown365, where we update you about the news this week. This was the downtown themed news week with all those downtown improvements. We'll talk to you later, talk to you soon, and make sure to go to Watertown365.com, and bye for now.